It is the crisp, chilly night after a child's first Christmas. Barren streets save for a small crowd gathered outside a boutique electronics store, listening to the man on the screen deliver a soliloquy about how bad it is going to get, interspersed with advertisements for Snuggies, Cocoa, and Geico. As the first flakes fall, we embrace in a Walgreens parking lot, armed with only our persons in tattered tech company hoodies, and with you pressed up against me, my ever-present companion, the racing inner monologue gives way to the calm control of coming up on Adderall and realizing we are in a city of millions where nobody knows us, and we can just disappear and blend into the ether like radio waves and no one will give us a second thought. We make our way into a coffee shop where we huddle together around a pumpkin spice latte, not knowing how much longer this is all gonna last, but in this moment not really caring. We think, therefore we are, and no one is omnipotent yet, so let's vanish into the cracks of sidewalks, drink from the Hudson River, and eat the remnants of a civilization where people would continue to stare at their phones while the hydrogen bombs detonate above them and the sky is blacked out so they download a flashlight app and make a dull-witted comment about how Obama should fix the sun on Facebook. We as people weren't built for this world. Why should we have to play by its arbitrary rules? Can I get a show of hands of people who still think the Industrial Revolution was a good idea? We've dug ourselves into a hole, and instead of trying to push the dirt back in it, we build dump trucks to cart it away, excavators to dig it deeper, drills to get through the bedrock, and lasers to ablate the diamond while we run ad campaigns to push the shiny rocks on soon-to-be brides' fingers. Is it okay that we've built a society where 13% of people are on antidepressants? Maybe it's time to rethink the whole. Sure, the whole had your smartphone and flush toilets in it, but it also had heroin and Twitter and drones and nuclear missiles, and we're digging more frantically than ever, and nobody is smart enough to know what lies even a little further down. Never mind if we finally break through to the other side where the world is so upside down that we'll literally have to lose ourselves to live in it, so maybe we should just stop fucking digging it! But the unions will uproar, and without the whole, what would society do all day? And there would always be some kid who thinks the whole is the greatest thing ever, and sneaks down with a shovel at night just to move a little bit more dirt out of the way, and enlists his friends to carry pails of it away, and the dirt is far too scattered to ever fill the hole back up anyway, so why should we even try? Let's just sit and sip our joint latte. And when it's done, step out into the night and hold each other as wallflowers with the storm rolling in, as people hustle and bustle by, all looking like they are going somewhere, and if anyone bothered to notice us, we'd be the freaks for just standing there. Yo, it's like 4:30. Taking the train soon. I got the house to myself, I can finally rap alone. Back in Jersey for the holidays, I don't think I can call it home. Started a company this year, this is straight from the Valley Throne. It sucks. The only voice left at the party is telling me that I should've known. You're 27 and never grown, and what you think, you get to the top and you're less alone? All the pressures and stresses and headaches, you wake up and feel great? Nah, you stagnate, and flip a shit when your Uber's 3 minutes late. And can you still make fun of fat people when your BMI is overweight? I sort of feel like I'm out of place. A year goes by, you look around, you're down in the shitter. So down you can't be fucked if they call you a quitter. A loser, a little bitch who didn't deliver. By the type of guy who comments and gets triggered. If that's the test, then I didn't prepare. Looking kinda stupid, standing in my underwear. Should I rock Chris and be never scared, or leave there for somewhere? Is this feeling just here, or is it everywhere? From the ass of my chair shit talking. I lost a girl I love this year. Now I date myself like I'm crip walking. And I might sound like Drake, but I miss the old you and the old us when we lived in the closet like Harry Potter. I guess there never was much trust. I just wanna save us from the future, but you never loved yourself, and I never saw where you hold up. I got a lot of thoughts to think on the train home. I wonder if younger me would be proud of me. He never doubted me. We made choices and tried our best to drop out. Let's get him loud on these words now. Is there a place for people who actually want to change the world and don't just want to make a buck and market shit to boys and girls and fill the ads with products that are just out of their reach? And so they're depressed and you can sell them fucking Lexapro? In conclusion, society's for suckers, and if you still put in work, you're a stupid motherfucker. Yo, in studio. Much track, very rap, so yeah. I was a child of the 90s, take a ride with me. while we all recall wall ball and prank phone calls, bumpers for your bowling ball, and we be hitting them all because this is New Jersey. And stay up late but still wake up early to get to school with your seatbelt buckled, when Pokemon cards taught me how to hustle and kids rode orgy on their backpacks. What did that mean? When my parents left home for the evening, Googling, I found a splash screen that asked me if I was 18. Well, basically, of course I'm sure. How does the computer know when I was born? A generation formed by internet porn. Looking back through high school romances, all the way back to those middle school dances, prancing around like I had something to prove, cause I was just a little kid with nothing to lose, and I was not cool, but not self-conscious, telling the school they were teaching a monster, total bullshit that was totally bonkers, and failing grok while I was acting obnoxious. I was bottom 5 in my class, an asshole who barely passed, whole time spent playing Super Smash in the senior lounge. I will whoop your ass, and you know as stories go, this all happened a while ago, but let's go back, now here we go. Hold on tight, let's start the show. Yo, I didn't always have skills, but you chilled out with the time that you killed. I was online and on my damn grind, begging the question, what you do with your time? Figured it out, my aunt's basement, video games and no damn patience, tech skills and determination, crossed with rage and frustration, and I got smarter and I grew quicker and I felt sharper as I blew bigger, clutching that iPhone, kicking in the limo with the screen off, mirror, who's sicker, winner in the green room, chicken dinners, an anachronism, but I'm all over Twitter, the picture, a chipper, too bitter the bitters, while I fritter with the vigor to deliver the rigor. I tuned on and in and dropped out, not clear if I grew up or grew down, self-doubt, well I guess I forgot how, kid to a kid, but I'm full of myself now. I bought a van with an energy drink in each hand, tentatively yelling fuck plans. I was bottom 5 in my class, an asshole who barely passed, whole time spent playing Super Smash in the senior lounge. I will whoop your ass, and you know as stories go, this all happened a while ago, but let's go back, now here we go. Dim the lights and restart the show. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fantasize from a 4th grade desk, trying for this nerd with dreams that intersect with Silicon Valley, 80 West, but none of it's what you expect. Dad shows up and you're half a wreck, tears in the eyes of a stunted child, not a grown man who works in tech. Why would anybody buy this? Older now and I still don't get it. Your maturity is a house of cards, backed by banal cliche and rhetoric, locked in an unspoken code of etiquette, stumbled through life like you're dosed on sedatives, houses and cars and wives and kids. I live in a van like a damn degenerate. You have a house and a swimming pool, let's go rock climbing, what a tool. Fuck adulthood, irony's cruel, I'm the first geek who peaked in high school. I was bottom 5 in my class, an asshole who barely passed, whole time spent playing Super Smash in the senior lounge. I will whoop your ass, and let's talk about what came to pass. Dropped out with nothing but dreams and skills, you stacked debt just to pass the class, while I take baths with dollar bills, sued by Forbes Corporation, a fugitive when I went on vacation, but all press is good press kid, so sup Sony, hey PlayStation. And you know as stories go, this all happened a while ago, but we're here now, 2014, wind it up and just let it go. Think fast while you type slow, blindfold on, just feel the code, don't struggle, transcend them, use the force, let it go. Headspace like you're moving boulders, unbridled rage of a child soldier, barren lifestyle, barracks lifestyle, showers and my mind grow colder. No more gallivanting with any whore, 24 not so invincible anymore, but I'm never gonna die. Upload me and live on as information forevermore. I was bottom 5 in my class, an asshole who barely passed, whole time spent playing Super Smash in the senior lounge. I will whoop your ass, and you know as stories go, I'm so glad to be alive now, thrilled that I'll get to be around to see how the whole game plays out. I was bottom 5 in my class, an asshole who barely passed, whole time spent playing Super Smash in the senior lounge. I will whoop your ass, and you know as stories go, this one is mine to control, so hold on tight, here we go, and watch close, I run this show.
YouTube from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I met her. Conversation at the end. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass off the wall with your 2 left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by. Look real close, cause stroll like I have a party. Let's get started. I'm looking like a girl with a body and a sexy strut. Wanna get it poppin', baby, step right. Girls, they got retarded. Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do every fuck. I say every day she be giving it up. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Oh, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me.
Yo. Yo.
Are you ready, kids?
John Cena!
I can't hear you!
John Cena!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
His name is John Cena!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
His name is John Cena!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
His name